But battle arena, we play to win. Strategy planning, let the games begin. Break down the plays, make the crowd go wild. Radish in the room with the boba style. Well, battle arena, we play to win. Strategy planning, let the games begin. Break down the plays, make the crowd go wild. Radish in the room with the boba style.
Hey everybody, this is Slappy White, and I'm here with Seatown, aka Jake, and we are here with Bo Jackson Battle Plays, where we're going to talk to you about the plays of Bo Jackson Battle Arena. You might not be a hardcore gamer, you're just kind of playing it casually, or you want to know more. This is the place that you can go to find out more. We're going to do a little bit of inside baseball today. Recently, there was a tournament in Baltimore, SCG Con, and it was a $10,000 sealed event. And there was a group from the Boba community who were looking at a specific play. It was forced retreat. And there was some discussion with the judges for clarification. And bringing that clarification to you is one of the community experts and one of the highest ranked members. Currently ranked what, Seatown, in play for Boba?
When I left Baltimore, I was number 2. I don't know, like a lot of the tournament stuff hadn't populated yet. So.
All right. Well, here's your second ranked player in the world, along with one of the foremost experts in the community, forced retreat. So, Seatown, welcome. And I'm going to bring it up first, and let's go ahead and read the card. Forced retreat, it's 2 hot dogs. Your opponent must discard their current hero and replace it with one from their hand. So, Seatown, tell us about how you've used it in the past, and then tell us about what happened at Baltimore to create confusion and how it was resolved.
All right. So this card is kind of a secret powerhouse in limited formats and sealed deck and such, because there's a lot more interaction with substituting and different things like that. That's predominantly where I use it, if I'm lucky enough to pull 1 or 2 of them. Basically, if you're going second and your opponent has substituted already, they've already spent 2 hot dogs to get their hero out there, and then you can make them do it again, which in the moment might not be that big of a deal because they may have another one with a similar power, but they were probably planning on using that somewhere down the line. Now they can't. Right?
Sure.
And they don't get to replace it with one from the top of their deck with this card.
So with forced retreat, it seems pretty, the wording seems clear. What you explained seemed clear. So where did the confusion come in, and why was a judge required? And I think in one of your matches, you said you actually had to call over a judge regarding this?
Correct. And the confusion that was created by it wasn't specifically around this card. It was around what happens to the other plays that have already been used.
Yep.
In my situation, it was one where I had played the card that says I get +10 if I don't substitute the next battle. And we were trying to figure out, since it wasn't played directly and it was kind of like a blanketing effect, if they force retreated my thing, that +10 went away.
And so just to clarify, so we'll say round 1, you played the card that said, if I don't substitute next round, I get +10 in round 2. Right. And then in round 2, you didn't substitute, but then your opponent drops this card, force retreat, and you're forced to substitute. So the question then becomes does that negate the 10 points from the play you played in round 1? And that's
correct.
Okay. And what happened?
I was under the assumption that it did.
That it did what? It did negate the 10.
It did, yes. But there are cards that say for the rest of the game, this happens, right? That would have still applied. And just for clarification purposes, since this wasn't played directly onto the hero that was being substituted, I was asking if that would be treated like another one that was a blanket effect. And ultimately it wasn't. And I don't believe it should be, but just for clarification, because the person who was sitting across from me was also a new player. So we wanted to make sure that everything was going down the way that it was supposed to. Anything that is currently attached to the hero in the current battle goes away, and the new hero will come in and be like a clean slate.
Okay, so you lost your 10 points.
I did, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want to add about Forced Retreat?
Don't overlook it in sealed deck. It's a card you want to play when you're going second most often than not, because they've already dedicated things to their heroes, but it's sneaky good, if not just great.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Seatown.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks.
This is Slappy Town. Slappy Town.
Slappy Town.
Seatown, Slappy Town. This is Slappy White with Bo Jackson Battle Plays powered by Radish. Tune in for the next tip from Seatown. Thank you, Seatown. Bye.
Cheers.
But battle